And good morning, my love muffins. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and welcome to your daily guidance, your daily spiritual message, your daily reflection, depending on what part of the world you are on and what time you are seeing this. But needless, all right, is no timelines in the spirit realm. So whenever you see this message, that is when it's for you on this beautiful Wednesday, October the 31st, 2018. If you do celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween, because I do, and I'm going to eat all my nieces and nephews candy. I can't wait. But if you don't, just regard that last pass. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But over here, I love to, and I have 10 nieces and nephews. So celebrating Halloween was just never an option. And I'm always looking at the positive in every situation. I've learned that's how you maintain, as people like to call me, my happy energy all the time. Is when you look at stuff in a positive light. And I feel like Halloween is definitely a time to reconnect with the babies, dress up. It's a mystic world. You can be anything that you want to be, honey. Like, we go all out, y'all, with my nieces and nephews. Like, we go all out in just their costumes and their makeup, and we just really change them, and we eat candy and have fun. All right. So I do want to, just welcome all my boos to your daily guidance. I hope that you have meditated. I hope that you said some positive affirmations concerning your life and yourself and what you're creating in your everyday life. I hope you are excited as me about the desires of your heart, okay? Because maybe you've been gung-ho. I just feel like somebody's been gung-ho, but just in the midst of a little, you had a little downtime, like, oh my God, but now you're picking it back up, honey. Because as you can see from this title, it says you have made the right decision, all right? And maybe you've been asking for a sign, and maybe you've been telling Spirit to guide you somewhere that can help you, give you some understanding. Well, it all begins with the decision that you need to make. And I feel as though this decision is crowning you. And it's going to be a little hard. All right. I definitely want to let you know this week we are definitely living in our truth. We are definitely flowing from the throat chakra. We are definitely going into some uncomfortable places this week and today, where it's just, it could get a little tight. However, this is the truth that's going to set you free. The truth is going to set you free. That saying, okay? That saying within itself, it feels good. The truth will set you free. We just say that and we just see like, oh my God, your wings just taking off and you're just jumping in you are, just flying and leaping and just, you're all right. You're free. Okay. No more shackles, no more chains, honey. Like, you're free. You're living. Okay. Now, that is definitely the beautiful side of it. And you know that I am never one for the negatives, okay? I just want to let somebody know that in the midst of the truth will set you free. When I say that the truth doesn't always feel good, because maybe there's a person that you have let get away with a lot of things, all right? You have let a lot of issues slide, okay? And you have to address them. Okay, that was my issue, okay? Listen, y'all, we all got some things. All right. Or maybe like there's someone so genuine in your life that you really, truly adore, but it's not the right timing. You're having to tell them something that they don't want to hear, but ultimately it's what's best and what's good for you. All right. Okay. I know that can definitely be hard. Okay. And there is something today, whether you're doing it this week, next week, you did it 2 months ago, but today, I feel like today is the energy where you become one with that decision and you move forward. All right. And in the midst of you doing that, I want you to make sure that you love on yourself today. Make sure you take that extra time to look at yourself in the mirror. I don't care if you're at school, work, wherever you are, honey. I want you to pause, take a bathroom break. I gotta use the bathroom. Figure it out. Go to that bathroom. Turn your phone around. I know you want to sound crazy in front of everybody else. It's okay. We right here. Mouth these words to yourself, but you need to have this conversation with yourself that I made a promise to you, Latoria, and this is what I tell her. I made a promise to you, Latoria, that you will come first. Your needs, your wants, your dreams, your desires. And I'm going to keep my promise. I'm going to see this thing all the way through with you as the main focus. Keep telling yourself that. Repeat that to yourself. You come first. You come first, because whatever decision you're making, ultimately it is putting you first in your life, putting your wants first in your life, putting your needs first in your life. Point blank, period. You come first. Everything else is second. Family, friends, lovers, I don't care. It's all a reflection of you. You have the people in your life because at some point it brings you some kind of love. It brings you some kind of joy. It brings you some kind of happiness. And people might say that it sounds so, incorrect to say this, but I don't believe it. I love the teachings of Abraham. Esther Hicks, honey. I truly feel as though anything that is not lining up with your joy, your happiness, your peace, you ultimately have the decision. If you want to keep attaching yourself to that and keep bringing in negative energy or confusion or, uncertainty or just settling or compromising when you know you deserve better, when you know there's better out there, So I want to let somebody know that in this energy today, all right, in this new moon in Scorpio that is among us, with Jupiter returning home, listen, there are endings. There are endings releasing in relationships. So the people that you are meant to be can come together. There are business situations ending. There is things that unhealthy things with yourself that are ending. There are friendships. Something's ending. Something's ending. Maybe you are making the vow to stop fucking settling and go for what you want. Be what you want. Do what you want. Say what you want. I don't know, but all I know is something is ending. Whether it's this financial, this uncomfortable financial situation that you've been in. Maybe you've had this mentality of, that this can't happen for you and this isn't for you. Or maybe you've been settling in love when you notice if you was the last person on earth you would be with, this person would not be that person that you're choosing. You know what I'm saying? Time out. Releasing this person, releasing this thing, releasing this place, moving away from it. You've made the right decision. I know it doesn't feel like it, but honestly, when you made that decision, you got that relief. In that midst of making that decision, some relief came, even if some thoughts and fear and disappointments came back. But when you ultimately made that decision, I bet you it was quiet. It was silent. All right, I got it. I'm on the right path. Now, those thoughts came in to, try to throw you off, but ultimately you made the right decision. You're on the right path. Okay? Now, what I want to let you know, I know that it may feel uncomfortable. It may be uncomfortable to finally fucking release something and it kind of ooh, you're not really used to doing that, but it's better for you because it may be uncomfortable for you to put yourself first. Your likes first, your wants first. I know it's very uncomfortable to, just to throw everybody's feelings to the side and focus on you. I know that's not the norm. To say, fuck it, everybody else, fuck that, and go with you. And I'm using the F-bomb for real because fuck, that word opens the throat chakra. All right, because it's oh my God, what? Ooh, yeah, it gives them a reaction. When you say, fuck it, it just does something to me. Oh my God, yeah, Don't mind me. I have my yoga, my smooth move. I'm feeling good right now. So, yeah, but I just feel like somebody just needs to say, fuck it, and just go for it. And I know that may be out your norm. However, this decision that you are making, whatever you have decided to put it into, decide to not compromise who you are and what you want. People take compromise. It's a thin line, very thin line. Now when I say compromise, I'm going to give a situation of if you were in a relationship. Okay, if this person is used to eating, broccoli, and you're a spinach person. Okay, You know what I'm saying? Like, we can compromise, you know, I can eat a little broccoli here and there, or cook a little spinach, you know, like, but when it comes down to things that are set, like, as a person, you know, and just the way that they think, you know, and just certain, you know, things that you just know that being in that situation or taking that job or in that relationship or doing this would not let you be your authentic self, then it's a no. You don't compromise yourself. You don't compromise your authenticity. Did I say that right? No more of that, all right? All right, my love muffins. I'm not going to keep you too long on this beautiful day. I do want you guys to go out and have fun. Even if you don't celebrate it, you know, just take this time to celebrate yourself, okay? Let's just see what Spirit has to say. All right. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So the daily guidance, the daily spiritual message, we have change, okay? And I definitely know that a lot of us, okay, me included, we are experiencing change. It may be in a different genre, did I say that right? Situation. However, nonetheless, we are facing change. I mean, change that is dramatically that's going to hand you the desires of your heart, okay? Because I feel like we're completing some karmatic cycles. It's ending. It's done. By this decision that you've made, it's ending and completing some karmatic, I hope I'm saying it right, cycles, okay? Some lessons that have been coming along and maybe you missed it, but now you're finally grabbing it, okay? So when you complete that, it is bringing some change in your life. All right. I do want to read this a snippet of this card because I just love what it said. All right. And it says, life repeats itself mindlessly. Unless you become mindful, it will go on repeating like a wheel. And I feel as though you've become mindful of something that's not good for you, an unhealthy thing that you've been doing or you've been allowing to happen in your life. OK, that's why Buddhist calls the wheel of life. That's why Buddhists calls it the wheel of life and death, the wheel of time. It moves like a wheel. Birth is followed by death. Death is followed by birth. Love is followed by hate. Hate is followed by love. Success is followed by failure. Failure is followed by success. Just see. I think I should read that again. That was an aha right there. All right. Birth is followed by death. Death is followed by birth. Love is followed by hate. Hate is followed by love. Success is followed by failure. Failure is followed by success. Just see. If you can watch just for a few days, you will see a pattern emerging, a will pattern. One day, a fine morning, you are feeling so good and so happy. And another day, you are so dull, so dead, that you start thinking of committing suicide. And just the other day, you were so full of life, so blissful, that you were feeling thankful of God, that you were in a mood of deep greatness. And today there is great contemplate, and you don't see the point of why one should go on living. And it goes on, but you don't see the pattern. Once you see the pattern, you can get out of it. Once you see the pattern, you can get out of it. And I feel like this decision that you've made is about an unhealthy pattern that you have been, letting go on for too long. All right. But you've seen the pattern and now you're getting out of it. Now the change is happening. All right. And that change that you are moving towards, and whatever is on that pattern you're moving from, it does. When I see this aloneness, I just feel lonely. And I'm realizing this. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This journey that I'm on of really being and loving who I am at my core, okay? Just really accepting who I am at my core and just really living my authentic truth is definitely lonely. There has been individuals that I love to pieces, to wholeness. I love it. That just really make my heart so warm and so goosey. And I'm finding out that it's time for us to go our separate ways. Can you say shell-shocked? Can you say are nervous as hell? However, I know that there are certain things that I ask for. I know that there are certain things that I desire. And in order to come about, there has to be a death before there is life, okay? And that can leave us feeling lonely. That cannot want us to want to make the change because we know some things are going to change and disappear and leave us in some alone. But I feel like in the midst of being alone, you're going to figure some things out. You're going to spend some time with yourself. Okay? Yeah, look. Consciousness. Oh, I love this. This card is just like zen to me. Like, it's just so woke right now. Like, it's just, in that aloneness, in that traveling by yourself is going to bring some consciousness, some consciousness, some clarity, honey. Some understanding of what you want and what you don't want. What you need and what you don't need. What you will do and what you will not do. And I have found it. You guys listen. You guys tell me this all the time how sweet I am. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. We are a reflection of each other. There was a point in time in my life that just how I am so kind and the loving energy that radiates, that you see, is because I finally gave it to myself. But there was a time that I would give that. I feel like it radiates more and you can feel it, and it's authentic because I'm giving it to myself. Where in the past, this has always been in me, but I've never given it to myself. So I don't feel like my light was as bright as it was, if that's making any sense. I don't know why spirits tell me go here, but we're going to go here. But I always want to be authentic with you guys. I always want to be real with you. I always want to be honest and open. There was an individual that I met that was like, did you send them from above? Like, did I manifest some shit right now? However, there were some things that it was like one or two things, and most people would like overlook. The old me would be like, you know what? That's not so bad. We can just work through that. You know, we can just, eventually that'll change. But I'm a firm believer that you be with somebody for who they are, not for who they will be or their potential. Because in the truth of it is that person is just them. That potential they may never reach. We hope, you get what I'm saying? Like, I decided, no, I wouldn't go sleep with myself no more. But some people are okay with that, and you have to allow that because that's where they are right now. That's their journey. Sometimes we get so busy getting in other people's journey. That was my issue. Always in somebody else's business. Before I came to tarot, I was like, oh my God, look, the whole time I've been trying to, here are people that genuinely receive it, that are genuinely a part of my soul family, that we get and understand each other. And I literally had to separate myself from this person, and just like, it was crazy. It was kind of hard for me, but I made a vow to myself. Okay. No more compromising me. No more compromising what I feel I would need in a relationship. All right. Yes, you can have 98 of that shit, but if you ain't got that 100, I'm good, because I'm not lacking anything. I'm good. I'm more than fucking good. I'm amazing. Do you understand me? And when you start to see yourself in that light, you move in a whole nother way. No, you can't bring 99.99% to a table. If it's not 100, I won't accept it, because I only give myself 100. And that's in relationships. That's in friendships, and so freaking forth on workshops. Like, I'm not about to take anything less than I am. There has been a time where someone has messed up on a reading. Let me tell you, where my niece, because I was planning to be my assistant, and she had messed up, and like, there's been times where and I'm talking like money, honey. They like got like 4 readings from me. I refunded that money back, honey, and still did the reading and offered them something, because I'm a person, like, I just don't put anything out there. Like, I just don't like that. That's just not me. I strive for excellency. Did I say that right? I hope I did. All right. And I feel as though That was really hard for me, guys. Because, you know, people are like, oh my God, you're never going to, you know, get in a relationship. You know, these are what normal people think. But you don't think normal. You're not normal. You are a starseed. You are a mighty manifester. You don't fucking settle. Why would you settle when you know that you hold the power to go to cultivate whatever it is you desire? You are an extension of Source, God, Jesus, Abba, Buddha, everybody, the universe. You are all. So why do that? And I had to make some decisions in that area. And I was like, okay, that's it. I won't settle. I don't care if you bring me 99.99. I need that 1%. I need that 1%. And if I can't get that, I'm good. No hard feelings. I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry. It's just a no. All right. And I feel like there's definitely been some things in your life where you've had to get like that. Nothing's wrong with you. You're conscious. You're aware of yourself. You're conscious of your value. You're conscious of what you bring to a table and all your light and all that you offer. You're conscious. And it's not to say that you're not loving unconditionally. It's not to say that you're being a menace, because you're allowing somebody. You're loving them right where they are. You're loving them right where they are, and you're loving yourself enough not to put yourself in a predicament that you know is not best for you, but you allow and love them unconditionally to grow and move forward. Somebody needs to hear that along with me. All right. And that's even in a work situation. Like, I am so happy for the people that work at Subway, because I used to work at Subway when I was like 18, or people that work at McDonald's. Yeah, it's new, but I feel like this change that you're making, even though it may feel lonely, it's okay, guys. We're part of the 1%, okay? We can talk to each other like this, but the one reason why I came on YouTube, because I just wanted to find more individuals that were like me. I knew they were out there. I could feel it, but sometimes it's kind of hard to connect. So not everyone understands this, okay? But I'm telling you, the decisions that you are making are what you need to do, all right? Look, we have the master, the 1%. What you are doing, though it should come naturally, though it should be the norm, it's not the norm. So that's why it can feel uncomfortable. That's why it can feel like, ooh, I don't think this is right, because not most people are choosing this path or choosing the desires, or, their wants are not your wants. And it's not that their wants are bad, but they're not your wants. So you shouldn't compromise and make them your wants. You should go for your wants, meet people on your level that want what you want, and it's going the same way. It's okay. And if that situation or that comes back around and it's matching head on head, fine. But if it's not, fine too. Either way, it's fine, all right? So I definitely want to pull a card from our goddess deck just to see how, what information does Spirit have for you today. All right, what message does Spirit have for you? Like, what kind of comfort, like, what is it that Spirit wants you to know on this beautiful Wednesday, Halloween? Do not judge me. I was almost singing Tyler's Tarot. I love Tyler Tarot, and I love him. He is so awesome. I already sung it, so I can't like bleep it out. But anyways, yeah. I wasn't copying. I just love him. Like, he was the first person that gave me a reading and like read me to the T via YouTube. And I was like, dang, he picked up on everything. So that was so amazing. But I just call in right now, Spirit, to everybody's energy that will tune in. I already set that as intent. That is tuning in or will be tuning in. What message do you have for them right now in the moment? Okay, we got a card. What message do you have for them right now in the moment, this very moment? All right, we're going to pick these two. All right. Let's get this card. I'm going to grab 3. Yeah, I'm going to grab 3. Okay. Let's put this down. Can I get it down? Okay. All right. So the first message that Spirit has to you. All right. And while you're I grab this now. We have sensitivity. Okay. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So this is why you are detoxing and ending, and whatever change that you're making is necessary for you, because you are becoming increasingly sensitive. You are woke, honey. That third eye is popping, okay? You are very in tune, okay? So this is why whatever has to go, the change you're making is necessary, because you need to avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals, okay? Now, the next one is, okay, what we have, it says, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Oh my God, don't you kind of favor Beyonce? But anyways, you know, I love this. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And this is what you are experiencing. This change is ending some things so some beginnings can happen. And beginnings that are more, you see all this blue, that are more in alignment with who you are. I love the red flower, you know, and then I think there's a lily, you know, that lily flower, the opening one. I know that this talks about patience, but this red also deals with the foundation, the root chakra, and then the throat deals with, you know, your truth, you being able to speak who you are. And I feel like that's you being at your core. That's the foundation that you're setting on yourself. But in order for that to happen, the old had to go, had to be released so the new can enter. All right. And last is Mother Mary. Ooh. All right. It says, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. That's why I don't want you to compromise. That's why I don't want you to go back on the promise that you made yourself, that you will put yourself first, and that your happiness comes first, and that you will love yourself, value yourself, and know your worth and accept who you are. Do not go on back on your promise to you, and know and have faith, okay, that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Expect a miracle. All right. Jupiter is coming home to Sagittarius. And I just feel like everybody just gonna get blessed for that simple fact. Okay. And also on the bottom of the deck, it says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So go forth. Go forth in confidence and know that you're protected. You're being guarded. All right, my love muffins. I love you so freaking much. I will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm going to definitely start the monthlies. Okay, starting the monthlies, and that will be out to you between next week. All right, so I love you. Go have a beautiful day. I hope that it's fun. I hope that it's awesome. If you have kids or your aunt or an uncle, whatever, that you do something great with the kiddies, even if you don't celebrate. You know, I just remember being in school and seeing everybody else celebrating. This one time when my mom went that we couldn't celebrate Halloween, I was like, this is some bullshit. I literally said that in my mind. And I was eating candy still. So just do something fun with the babies. I love you guys so freaking much. As always, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace. Go out and be you. Hug a tree for me and you, and I will do the same. And I will catch you on my channels. My love muffin. Take care.